So in case you were wondering, I'm safe and sound back at the station. I figured I could show you a few of the things that I found on my little outing to the SCP Foundation. I made a friend, and so I'll start with him first. You guys may know him as a hard-to-kill reptile. He didn't give me a name, but we did kind of hang out, share a bag of peanuts, have a few things in common. I don't know. Like he's pretty negative for the most part towards anything alive. But he's cool nonetheless. Alright, so moving on. This is SCP-682.
Item number SCP-682. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to the SCP teams are capable of destroying SCP-682, only able to cause massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 by 5 by 5 meter chamber with 25 centimeters reinforced acid-resistant steel plating lining all inside the surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempts of SCP-682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly and with full force as called for by the circumstances. Personnel are forbidden to speak to SCP-682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate to SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts at containment breach, difficulty of containment and incapacitation, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained inside. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers clear of human development. Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent, and was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. See Addendum 682-B. SCP-682 has always been observed to have extremely high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. SCP-682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside of SCP-682's nostrils, which are able to remove usable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotted. In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, and no teams with fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it. To date, attempted breaches have numbered at 17, while successful breaches have numbered at 6. See Addendum 682-D. Addendum 682-B. Portion of recorded transcript. Begin log. Skip to 0800, 21 minutes, 52 seconds. Now, why did you kill those farmers? If you don't talk now, we will remove you from this attempt and place you back into the... Pardon? Speak up. Move the mic up closer.
They were.
That microphone has only so much gain. Move closer to it. His throat's messed up, man. Look at it. He ain't talking. Addendum E. Attempts to use SCP-409 on 682. At 0400, exposure. SCP-682 began to tear at the point of contact, causing massive trauma to the area. SCP-682 requests several times to know what it has been exposed to. 0800, crystallization begins, spreading much slower than normal. 1200, SCP-682 shows signs of extreme pain and begins having seizures. 1300, crystallization stops at 62% conversion. Crystallized area explodes, causing massive physical trauma to SCP-682. 1400, SCP-682 recovers from exposure, despite the loss of limbs and organs. SCP-682 begins regeneration, stating that it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involved in this event. SCP-682 appears to now be immune to 409. Use of other items to terminate 682 must now be first tested on samples of 682 before full-scale testing. In accordance to the doctor's recommendations, see Document 27B6, they have requested permission to attempt the termination of 682 using 689. The request is currently pending approval from the higher-ups. It has also been suggested by Dr. Gears to use SCP-182 in an attempt to communicate with 682. 182 has expressed reluctance and refuses to enter the containment center of 682 if at all possible.
Now, I know what you're thinking. It hates all life. How can you be friends with it? How'd you even get the peanuts in the tank if it's filled with hydrochloric acid? But I'm just going to let you know. I found a little spot. I just kind of shoved him in there. He went for him. We talked. Yeah, he hates me. But he couldn't really do anything about me being there, so I consider us friends. Until next time, this has been the Corporal, and I'm reminding you all to stay creepy. You're welcome, Yoshi.